Let's talk about money, favorite subject of many people. You probably wonder, am I making all the money that I want and deserve? Do I deserve more money? Is it ethical to make more money? See, these questions are pretty typical for any entrepreneur or professional who wants to expand and grow in their career or in their business. So, why are we actually not enjoying the wealth and prosperity that we deserve? Well, many of you have heard these stories like money doesn't grow on trees, or money is the root of all evil. So, is it the reason why we're not making money? Is that it? Is it enough that we understand these proverbs and sayings about money and magically we will finally reach our income potential? Well, unfortunately, yes, it is important to understand what we've been programmed to believe, but that's not all. There is so much more going on. And I want to talk about it with you because there's something exciting around the corner, and that's the Triple Your Money Mindset Workshop, which I'm hosting next week. And this is where we will dig deeper because, believe it or not, a lot of our money stories and therefore blocks around money started actually before you were even 7 years old. Isn't it mind blowing? How can possibly an experience from the times when you were a toddler and just trying to get to your first class in school control how much you're making today? But it does. And science actually proves it. Our financial blueprint is something that we're operating on for decades since we're very little. So let me give you an example. Do you remember when you were a little kid, your mom took you to the toy store and you did like you threw a fit because you wanted that toy and it was an expensive toy. And your mom said, "Sweetie, we can afford it. Let's find you something different." Now that little phrase, "we can afford it," has now imprinted you, and you're looking at life from the standpoint of what I can or cannot afford. You may put yourself in a category of I only get things on sale. So then you shortcome yourself. You don't ask for a raise because you always understand that you are in this category of cheaper, less expensive things. That one little experience from a toy store today controls if you can ask for a raise or if you show up to the meetings with potential clients and ask what you believe you're worth. Unfortunately, there are thousands of these stories that we are running in the back of our minds that control how we show up today. What if you had one of your parents working in the same corporate job for 40 years, but you decided to be an entrepreneur? And in 1 year, you perhaps made more money than your parent did in 5 or 6 years. Wouldn't that make you feel uncomfortable if you cherished your father? Or perhaps growing up, your mother kept saying, steady paycheck is what gives you safety and security. So when you started working for yourself, all these thoughts of I'll never succeed, I'll never have safety start running in the back of your mind. See, unfortunately, all these patterns are imprinted in your mind. And until you understand what is there encoded, what program you're running, and the emotional attachments you have to these stories, unfortunately, it will serve like a thermostat. It has set up your income potential at a certain income level and in aim moving forward. So I invite you to join me at the Triple Your Money Mindset Workshop, which is coming up next week in July. You have 3 days to choose from: July 12th, 14th, and 16th. And what we'll do is we will trace your patterns all the way back to their point of origin. Will help you understand what emotions you attach to money, such as guilt, shame, apathy, resignation, lust, pride, anger, hurt, sadness, and so many more. And will help you step into what's possible for you. Now, I've got something really cool for you to make it a no brainer to join us at this workshop. And that is a special code, a promo code called GCS for Global Consciousness Summit, Global Conscious GCS, and I'll put it in the chat so that you can save $150. So join us. Let's rewire your thinking about money. And let's take that thermostat and blast it to full so you can break through to your next level of income and success. Will I see you there? I sure hope so, because why not make all the money that you want and deserve? See you soon, just next week.